In today's news, Jorge MF Masvidal sets his sights on a future BMF versus BMF battle. In a recent interview with Low Kick MMA, Masvidal discussed his plans for a return to the cage, hinting at a possible clash against Justin Gaethje for the coveted BMF championship. When I won the belt, Dana said it would be one of one. The belt would be done, and there would be no defending it, so there was no talk about it, at least for me. But I think now the temperature on that theme has changed. You know, now it's a little different. They're doing things a little differently. Justin's very good. The dude he beat to get the belt is a stud and a killer in Dustin Poirier. But I just feel like if you put BMF against BMF and you put me against Justin Gaethje in there, I will break his eye orbital and I will chop him up, man. So hopefully that can happen at some point. Sean O'Malley presents Steve will do it with his UFC belt. Steve, a close friend of O'Malley, has been a steadfast supporter through all situations. Additionally, Steve shares a strong friendship with the UFC boss. When O'Malley secured the bantamweight belt at UFC 292, Steve was among the most jubilant people in the arena. As a gesture of gratitude, the social media luminary has received a UFC title belt.
Other than me and the team, my brother Steve, I'd love to give this to you, brother. UFC 292, Starlin versus O'Malley.
Gifted me a belt?
Got it. You know, I never had a conversation. The first time I ever hung out with you in Miami, the same night you gave me that crazy if you have belt. Stein said he doesn't remember. But I told Stein, I said, look at the belt. I'm going to give it to Steve someday. No one deserves it. But still rocking an Abu Dhabi bracelet, a Boston bracelet.
Give me a belt?
No fucking belt, brother. Start on your right shoulder like this. The U is always up, all the way right shoulder.
It looks good.
Yair Rodriguez gives a warning to Ilia Topuria, declaring his intent to confront him. Rodriguez and Topuria have engaged in a war of words through interviews and social media conversations in recent weeks, leading to escalating tensions. The feud ignited when Topuria remarked that he would never give chances to fighters like Ortega, Holloway, or Rodriguez. Following UFC 298, Topuria criticized the featherweight class, describing it as subpar. During a media day in Mexico City on Wednesday, Rodriguez responded to Topuria's comments, expressing his unfiltered emotions toward the newly crowned 145-pound title holder.
What do you make of Ilia? Because clearly he's thrown some shots your way. You've answered as well. I saw your Instagram stories. What do you make of him in the division, sort of his personality, and is that someone you want to fight down the line?
I would love to fuck him up. No, I don't want to fight him. I want to fuck him up.
Yeah.
There's a fucking big difference on that. Just to make that clear. And anywhere I fucking see him, I'll fuck him up.
And you're usually like super respectful with everyone. Would you say this is the person that you like the most in the division?
Fuck this bitch. I don't fucking like him.
Yeah. With that being said, you win on Saturday. Is the title shot next?
Yeah, I think that's where it's up next for us. Any of us, whomever wins, the title's next.
And just last question. A lot has been talked about maybe his first defense being in Spain. Would you be willing to go to Spain?
Yeah, I'll fight him in his backyard if he wants.
Thank you. Good luck on Saturday.
Alex Pereira reveals willingness to train with Israel Adesanya. During his appearance on the MA Hour this Wednesday, Pereira revealed that despite their rivalry, he is fully open to training with Adesanya. However, Pereira stressed that this would only happen under one condition: they must not fight again. Pereira stated that he doubts they will ever step into the cage together again, which makes him receptive to the idea of training with the two-time middleweight champion.
Eu vou estar aí, né? Mas assim, eu acho que acabou, não sei. Eu até treinaria junto com ele, entendeu? Se eu tivesse uma oportunidade.
He feels that it's over, right? But anything can happen. If he show interest, the organization show interest, he'll do the fight. But at this point, the way that it was shown, he thinks it's over. Even to a point that he thinks that they both could even train together if it comes down to that.
Really?
Because he feels that if that ever happened, Israel is a very experienced guy. Alex is a very experienced guy, have his all credits, similar styles of high-level striking, different aspects of the game that one could add to the other. But if it comes down to that fight, it will be good, but there's not something that he's holding on to no more.
Wow, you would be open to training with him after everything?
Você estaria aberto para lutar, para treinar com a Adesanya?
100%.
100%.
Wow, even in the near future?
Até no próximo futuro.
Não.
Sean Strickland once again attacks Machine Gun Kelly at Power Slab 6. Strickland suddenly approaches the musician, labeling him as dressing like a peculiar vampire. In a video shared on his Instagram, Strickland continues his verbal attack on MGK. Additionally, Strickland admits that he was ousted from Nitrocross racing due to not aligning with what he refers to as influencer guidelines.
Guys, I did it. I violated the influencer trust tree, the circle jerk that I didn't know I was in. You know, no one really gave me like a written invitation to the circle jerk of like, I get famous, you get famous, we all help each other out. I'd never got an invitation or the guideline, so here we are. Well, bad news, guys, I'm not racing Nitrocross. This isn't Nitrocross's doing, man. They're great people. This goes beyond them. But you know, I guess there's like golden rules of how to be an influencer and get free shit, and I guess I'm not the one for these guys. I meet a vampire wearing a man bag with painted nails that was so insulted that I didn't know who the he was. He acted like a woman because I didn't know, nor do I care who he was. Dude, you dress like a vampire wearing a man bag. You are a slight on society, bro. The fact that you exist is mind-boggling. The fact that you exist makes me think we need to go back to 1776, bro. You are less than a man. You have blood-drinking rituals. But you guys, I regress. You want to know who these jerk-offs are? Go look at any sporting event. They're the ones in the front row seats who are given $1,000 tickets while you are made to buy a $500 nosebleed ticket. You are used to prop these up, and yet these who have a little bit of fame because they preach on TikTok are given front row seats. Okay, guys, I don't want to be in circle jerk. I don't give a. Give me a nosebleed ticket with you guys. I'll be way happier. Come on.
Merab Dvalishvili gets a submission victory over Sneako, administering another chokehold in their grappling bout, this time against Merab Dvalishvili.
You wanna be fighting? You wanna be fighting?
Pull that hand down, pull that hand down. Pull his hand down off your neck.